January 1909. Philadelphia wakes up in total panic. Factories close, schools cancel classes, people refuse to leave their homes. The reason? A creature with bat wings, a horse head, sharp claws, and eyes that glow like burning coals had just been seen by hundreds of people in a single week. But here's what will send chills down your spine. This wasn't the first time, and it wouldn't be the last. Welcome to the true story of the Jersey Devil, the legend that turned an entire region into terror territory for over 280 years. And the most disturbing part, there are still people who swear they saw this creature last night. Our story begins in 1735, deep in the wild pine barrens of New Jersey, an isolated, swampy region where even today it's easy to get lost among millions of trees. Deborah Leeds, known locally as Mother Leeds, was pregnant for the 13th time. 13th. In an era without hospitals, without anesthesia, where each childbirth was a risk of death. According to accounts from that time, during a violent storm, exhausted and desperate, she allegedly screamed, "Let this one be the devil." And on the night her 13th child was born, witnesses claim to have heard screams that were not human. They say the child was born normal, but within seconds began to transform. The body contorted. Black wings tore through its back. The face elongated into a snout with sharp teeth, and then the creature flew up the chimney, disappearing into the darkness of pine barrens. But here's the detail historians confirm. The Leeds family really existed. Daniel Leeds was a well-known publisher, and his family actually lived in that region. And something happened in that house that made the story persist for generations. Fast forward 174 years, January 1909. And here the story becomes impossible to ignore. During a single week, from January 16 to 23, more than 1,000 people reported seeing the Jersey Devil. We're not talking about vague rumors. We're talking about documented events. January 16th, Woodbury, New Jersey. James Sackville, a respected businessman, saw bizarre footprints in the snow. Not from any known animal. 4 clawed toes, spaced as if the creature had jumped between rooftops. January 19th, Bristol, Pennsylvania. The Loudon couple woke to sounds on their roof at 2 a.m. When they opened the window, they saw a 5-foot creature with open wings, glowing red eyes, and a scream they described as half eagle screech, half human scream. January 21st, Camden, New Jersey. An electric trolley had to stop when dozens of passengers screamed, seeing the creature flying parallel to the tracks. The conductor, George Snyder, officially registered the incident in the company's report. January 22nd, Haddon Heights. A firefighter shot at the creature. The bullets had no effect. It flew into the trees and disappeared. And here's the part that makes your blood run cold. All these people described exactly the same creature. Same wings, same elongated head, same red eyes. The Philadelphia Zoo offered a reward. Armed groups patrolled the streets at night. Schools closed. Factories stopped operating because workers refused to walk in the dark. For 1 week, the most industrialized region of the United States went into lockdown because of a creature. So what really happened? Let's analyze the theories. Theory 1, misidentified animal. Skeptics point to the sandhill crane, a large bird about 5 feet tall with a long neck and a shrill cry. Problem? Cranes don't have bat wings, and they don't explain the footprints. Others suggest barn owls or large bats, but no animal native to the region matches the consistent description of hundreds of witnesses. Theory 2, mass hysteria. Psychologists argue that after the first reports, people began to see what they expected to see. Shadows became monsters. Normal sounds became supernatural screams. But this doesn't explain why people from different cities, without contact with each other, described the same creature before the news spread. Theory 3, political propaganda. Here it gets interesting. The Leeds family had political enemies. Benjamin Franklin had public conflicts with Daniel Leeds. Some historians believe the legend was amplified to defame the Leeds family through generations. Theory 4, real unknown creature. Cryptozoologists suggest that pine barrens could harbor an undiscovered species. The region has 1.1 million acres of practically unexplored forest. Which theory makes the most sense? I'll let you decide. Today, more than a century after the Panic Week, the Jersey Devil is more than a legend. It's cultural identity. The New Jersey hockey team is called the Devils in its honor. There are guided tours through Pine Barrens for creature hunters. Annual festivals celebrate the legend. And the sightings? They never completely stopped. In 2015, a man photographed something flying over a golf course that went viral on the internet. Strange wings, elongated body. In 2019, a group of hikers in Pine Barrens recorded sounds that no biologist could identify. The truth about the Jersey Devil is probably somewhere between legend and reality. Maybe it's a misidentified animal. Maybe it's mass hysteria that perpetuates itself. Or maybe, just maybe, there's something in the depths of Pine Barrens that science hasn't catalogued yet. What we know for certain is that in January 1909, something terrorized thousands of people to the point of stopping entire cities. And that's a true story that no rational explanation has been able to completely erase. And you? Do you believe the Jersey Devil is real? Unknown animal? Or just one of the greatest mass hysterias in American history? Leave your theory in the comments. I want to know what you think. If you enjoyed unraveling this historical mystery, hit that like button so the algorithm knows you want more dark and unexplainable stories from the USA. And subscribe to the channel, because next week we're investigating another American legend that has even more disturbing evidence. Until next time, and if you live near Pine Barrens, maybe you should lock your windows tight tonight.